Hello to everyone. I'm Vladimir Vlad, aka the Bulgarian Cowboy. Now we're going to discuss about Jessie Vargas versus Mikey Garcia, and I got to say that I'm a huge, very much huge fan of Jessie Vargas. So you know who am I gonna root for? But now looking back at this technical analysis, I watched these two guys. No, I don't want to say that I watch them much. I watch Jessie Vargas on a regular basis, and I love him. I'm a huge, very huge fan of his. On the other side, this time I believe he has a very tough opponent. Very tough foe. Because looking back at Mikey Garcia, well, Mikey Garcia is a fighter you don't want to mess with. 39-1, the former IBF lightweight title owner, and he has so many titles. He won everything one person can win. He's a great guy, great fighter, very powerful, and you don't want to be in the way of his devastating right hand. His right hand is at least from what have I seen, his right hand is too brutal. It's just too brutal. It's just too strong, and he is also, well, I don't know, do they say in boxing cardio machine? In MMA, that's how we call guys with extraterrestrials levels of cardio. But in boxing, I don't know how it is called. So I will just say that the guy has wonderful level of cardio, and you don't want to mess up with him. You don't want to be on the receiving end of his blows and his strikes. I also have to say that he is a tough, powerful dude. Mikey Garcia, well, he defeated the Montenegrin guy. He is from the country next to me, Serbia and Montenegro. We were one country once, and now we have a mutual border. And I was watching that fight from Mikey Garcia, and when I saw his devastating right hand, I was like, hey, this guy is tough. He knows to strike. He has that damn powerful knockout power, and he is a very brutal guy. You don't want to mess with him. I mean, versus Elio Rojas, he showed his great skills. And I watched the highlights from the match from Roman Martinez and Juan Manuel Lopez. I just watched the highlights. I got to say that one of my favorites, Jessie Vargas, is going to have a really tough job here because looking back at Mikey Garcia, he knows to counter. He is very fast. He is light on his feet, so it's a tough matchup for my favorite. On the other side, Jessie Vargas. Well, you probably wonder why I'm so big fan of his. Let me tell you. Wonderful front left hook, and that going forward, cutting off the opponents. That long left hook, I love him so much because of that. Despite he's on a score of 29-2, I mean, in his last match, I watched that one versus Humberto Soto. About last 2 matches before that, Adrian Bronner, Thomas Dulorme, well, I didn't watch them. I heard it ended in a draw, but I watched his match against Saddam Ali, where he won vacant WBO welterweight title, and I watched against Khabib Alakverdiev, I believe I said well, where he won WBA and IBO title, and he is a tough lightweight name. This guy is a very tough lightweight name. This Jessie Vargas. I just simply enjoy watching him. Jesse, he is probably the fastest guy in the division. I believe he is the fastest guy in the division, and I really believe that La Nueva Generación, or the new generation, he is one of the best orthodox fighters in the history of this sport. With only 2 losses in his career, all right, his opponent only lost to Errol Spence Jr., but Jessie Vargas, he lost to Manny Pacquiao and Timothy Bradley. He has never been knocked out. But I mean, losing to Manny Pacquiao and Timothy Bradley, it's not a shame, you don't have to be afraid of that because everybody can afford to lose, and looking back at this, I believe Jessie Vargas has to finish him early on if he wants to finish this fight on the, with his hand raised. And looking back at this, I also think that Jessie Vargas is a tough opponent, very very strong opponent. I believe he fights against another very strong opponent. Mikey Garcia, I believe he has better gas tank. Despite I'm a very very big fan of Jessie Vargas, he he fought on many occasions in 10-round wars. Looking back at his opponent, he pretty much dominated in 12-round wars. So unfortunately, I think Mikey Garcia has better gas tank, and this is not good. At least for Jessie Vargas, this is not good. But there is one positive side in all of it. Mikey Garcia doesn't protect this side of his face well. His right hand is a bit down, so this might be a chance for Jessie Vargas maybe to rock him or to stagger him. I don't know. I just hope Jessie Vargas is not going to end on the receiving end of blows and strikes. And looking back at this, Mikey Garcia is very dangerous in trading inside the pocket. So I honestly believe this is not going to happen. I believe Jessie Vargas can keep him on distance because looking back at these parameters, Jessie Vargas is, 5'11" tall, and Mikey Garcia, he is 5'6" tall. So yeah, Jessie Vargas is a taller dude, and he won the majority of his opponents by keeping them on distance and using his lovely reach advantage as his main ultimate weapon. It was his fundamental weapon in many fights. But Mikey Garcia, he likes to trade up the pocket. He will try to clinch up. He will try to go forward and to press Jessie Vargas. And that's something I honestly afraid of because I just hope Jessie will continue circling. I just hope he will not try to brawl Mikey Garcia because Garcia is very, very fast opponent. I mean, Jessie Vargas is fast too, but Mikey Garcia is probably faster than him, and I really, really much afraid this could end up badly if Vargas starts to trade shots and so on. But if he keeps the fight on distance, if he keeps escaping, retreating, and staying away from strong strikes of Mikey Garcia, maybe this could even end up well for him. Mikey Garcia on the other side, when he gets close, I mean, his right uppercut is so nasty. Off the distance, his right straight is so nasty. But left hook from Jessie Vargas is longer than Mikey Garcia's right punch. And this might be a really, really good choice for him. Also, Mikey Garcia protects midsection very, very well. Only that left hook might be a weak spot, might potentially crack him open, because he keeps this right hand a bit lower. And looking back at Vargas, he was having a great results against opponents who were keeping this hand low, because when you fight a right-handed fighter, it's normal to keep a left hand a bit more prepared and so on. But Jessie Vargas likes to go around that leading left hand, and both fighters are here orthodox. So this might be a good choice for him, And when I look back at this man, he defeated Vivian Harris, and you all know, hey, Psycho Gold Ferguson, what's up, brother? And we all know that this guy is, Vivian Harris, he was one of my favorites earlier, with that devastating right hook of the southpaw stance. I was just stunned when it happened, but I'm a big fan of Jessie Vargas, and I just hope he will win Mikey Garcia. But looking back at this, he just should stay away from trading shots and such things. And I believe this could end up well for Jessie Vargas if he stays away from trading inside the pocket and so on. So yeah, looking back at this, I really believe he has what it takes to win this match. All right, he's riding on a score of 1 win, 2 draws. 2 wins, 2 draws. Last loss happened in 2016. Mikey Garcia lost to Errol Spence Jr. in a title fight. So this is his chance to bounce back. He battled for 12 rounds, and this was the first defeat of his of his professional career. And yeah, definitely. Yes, Fury will beat Wilder in trilogy. Yes, because I filmed the video about this today because Wilder is making too many excuses. I hurt my arm, I hurt my back, I hurt my leg, and also he said that his costume was too heavy. And I don't know. Gilbert Burns, he told me that a real fighter never looks for excuses, brother. And definitely, this is not a good way to go because looking for excuses brings nothing good. And looking back at this, I don't know whether Mikey Garcia is gonna look for excuses in this bout. But talking about Fury versus Wilder, I believe that Fury can defeat him again in the matchup because when Fury lost for the first time, that's what I remember. He was not looking for excuses. He was heavily attacked on social media that he didn't beat the count, which I honestly don't know. Maybe he beat it, maybe he didn't. I really don't know. I'm not a boxing referee. I know MMA rules very well, but in boxing, some say he did, some say he didn't. John McCarthy offered explanation on Twitter defending this guy, defending Tyson Fury. So, all right, maybe he was right. I really don't know, but I want to say that I really believe Fury is gonna defeat him because, well, yeah, he has a great power, but he is overrated maybe. But I don't like about Wilder because he is constantly looking for excuses. This is not a good way to go. If you were not good enough, if you lost the match, you lost the match. I mean, you lost the match, and that's simply a way to go. If you lost, you lost. If you didn't lose, all right. But Tyson Fury was not looking for the excuses in that controversial draw. Despite that draw, I mean, it was more harmful to him because he was leading the rounds and so on. I mean, according to the scorecards, according to my scorecards, it was different. But according to judges' scorecards, Tyson Fury would have many more reasons to be unhappy for the first loss. But Wilder, yes, you are right because he has that nasty strong right punch, and that's basically all he has in good cutting, good intelligence. But of course, Mike Tyson would knock out everybody. I mean, Mike Tyson was a beast in his prime. He knocked out. He was literally annihilating everybody in his way. My father was a big fan of Mike Tyson until he beat Evander Holyfield. My father was looking every single fight of Mike Tyson, and whenever Mike Tyson was fighting, he was just saying, "This guy is the most powerful dude who has ever stepped inside the boxing ring." And yes, Mike Tyson would definitely knock out Wilder because looking back at this, you probably noticed that Tyson Fury was landing this left hook, which cracked Wilder open, left hook to the head and left hook to the body. And looking back at this, Wilder, he has a problem with defending that left hook, which you probably noticed in the match against Tyson Fury. And yeah, this would be a tough to predict, brother. This would be a very, very tough to predict. But yeah, I believe Mike Tyson would knock him out because his specialty was that nasty left hook of the pocket. Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali. Well, Muhammad Ali likes to circle, so it's a technical question, very much technical. Muhammad Ali, I believe he would try to go all the way around Mike Tyson. And he was running, right hand, running, right hand. He was dancing inside the octagon. It's a clash of eras, because Mike Tyson is the guy who constantly goes forward and trades left hook, constantly goes forward, trades right punch to the head, right uppercut, right hook. But he was an expert of a left hook, and that's the reason why he was defeating so many fighters in the way. So yeah, in this good exchange, I believe that Mike Tyson would have more chances if the fight is in the clinch, from the clinching. Mike Tyson was the beast of the clinch. I don't know a single fighter who could have parried him in the clinch. I know that he knocked out Michael Spinks, and I know about that nasty left hook. I know about right uppercut that also rocked many opponents. He even gave a hard time to Lennox Lewis. Mike Tyson was a real legend. If the fight is off distance, maybe I would give advantage to Muhammad Ali. He was having great gas tank and so on. But I don't think Muhammad Ali would definitely be able to survive the first 4 or 5 rounds against Tyson. If he survives 4 or 5 rounds against Tyson, then Muhammad Ali. Fury versus Ali. Also, clash of eras. I believe Fury has never faced an opponent who constantly runs around the circles and tries to get into his brain. There was not. There was some trash talking between Wilder and Fury a bit, but Muhammad Ali is actually the first boxer who was able to get inside your head. So I believe that Tyson Fury could crack him open if he pushes him in the corner. I would give more chances to this version of Fury, but this version of Fury that fought Deontay Wilder, only this version of Fury I would give more chances, but only this one. If we talk about the previous version of Fury from the first match, then definitely Muhammad Ali. But now Fury was moving better. Fury looked like a really strong, powerful boxer with great movement. So this version of Fury, I think he is better than Muhammad Ali in his prime. But Muhammad Ali had that circling, running around the circles, circling, and such things are not happening that much today. You don't have a guy who keeps his hands down and runs around the circles. Nassim Hamad was doing this, and he was pretty much successful. He knew to duck under. He was fantastic. He was awesome. That was just his style. But Muhammad Ali had a very much unique style, and I believe if Tyson Fury hits him once or 2 times, it could definitely be the end of the road for Muhammad Ali. That's one. As much Ali is much better than Fury, even this version. Well, Ali is much better in running around the circles and in circling, in cutting corners and so on. So yeah, in cutting corners he is definitely better. He moves better in such things, running around the circles. And yeah, in such things, I definitely believe Ali has the advantage. But if Fury presses him forward, then Fury, I believe, has the advantage. Ha, no problem, brother. Did you see that video years ago of Wilder beating up YouTube? Yes, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. I know, Justin, you're a boxing expert. You're interviewing boxers. I'm just a huge fan of Jessie Vargas, and I give him advantage in this fight. I just hope this left hook is gonna land, brother. So yeah, I saw that video. Wilder is a great guy. Yeah. Yeah, I saw it. Good guy. But I don't know, man. Wilder in this last match, I don't know. I was expecting Wilder to win. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was thinking his fighting intelligence will be the main factor in this, but I don't know. I simply don't know what happened to him. Yes, he's small. Yeah. I am picking Jessie Vargas only because of his that nasty left hook and so on. But I'm a fan of his. But I really understand why you pick Mikey. I understand that Mikey is. I think he is faster. He is better in quick punches and so on. So yeah. I understand you, brother. Charlie Z is a troll who thinks. Well, such people are popular. Your kings. Such people are popular, actually. Yeah, Charlie Z is a troll. I've heard of this guy, but fan, of course. How could a troll beat such a guy? He could never defeat Wilder. So, what do you think? So, Justin, you believe Mikey is gonna win this one? Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. As a man who speaks from his heart, I would like Jesse to win, and I know that. The king. Definitely the king. He kind of reminds me. I don't know if you know. Do you know Remy Gallard? The epic troll from France. He is not a troll in boxing. Asked if I could speak to Charlie. The man said no, then hung up. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. At least you tried. At least you tried, brother. Well, Your researching skills are awesome. Got to praise that. But this guy, Charlie Z, there is Remy Guillard, the French guy who constantly trolls everybody. He was doing it earlier. I don't know what's happening to him now, but he trolls police and everybody. I think that's him. He is the funny guy. Yeah. You tried to? And did you have any success? Oh man. You have great skills, brother. Justin, got to say, great skills. You were able to interview many good fighters, and in your age, it's amazing. It's just amazing. Yeah, it's just amazing, I believe. So, what happened to the Charlie interview? Will it come to fruition, or you were unlucky with this? Yeah, about this fight. I just hope, I just believe Vargas is going to end this one, and I hope this will not go in the later rounds, because I think Mikey Garcia has better gas tank, and I'm not... no, his dad won't let me. I'm trying to find Charlie Z's number now. Well, keep trying, brother. What else could I say? I mean, it's pretty much a good choice. Charlie Z walked up to Chuck Liddell in Beverly Hills talking trash years ago. I know, and I don't understand the guys who trash boxers or MMA fighters. It's stupid. I mean, to me at least, it's why would I do such things? But yeah, I know that he was talking trash to Chuck. I know that, and I don't know how times but there are many times who like to talk trash to fighters. He is not the only one. For example, I know that guy Remy Gallard who talks trash to the police and drinks beer in front of the police, challenges police officers, and does such things, in a very much bad manner. So yeah. I mean, it's always good to have a support from you guys. And Psycho Goat Ferguson is my great fan, and Justin is the most talented journalist I've ever seen. Got to say, I think you're even more talented than me. I'll be honest. So yeah, Charlie Z. Well, if that interview came to fruition, it would have been awesome. It would have been amazing, brother. So YouTube celebrity and no, really, I'm pissed. I always say what I think. And you were right about my brother when you said, when you were at my live chat, I trained today. Yes, I trained today. I went to training session. I went to kickboxing today. And when Justin, I don't remember what was I actually talking about, but when you said your brother is gonna troll you, yes, he was trolling me of the fake account when he mentioned those hentais. That was him. So you were definitely right. It's kind of hard to have insane brother, When you have insane twin brother, luckily he is not here now, but we are so damn different that we are twin brothers and we are so different. Yeah, but yeah, actually, I visited the kickboxing class today, and it was awesome. I don't know whether I'll go tomorrow, but we will see. I filmed a video of. I'm thinking of posting one video tomorrow, which is kind of, I'm striking for 3 rounds and so on, but my gas tank didn't sold me out, and I'll probably post that video tomorrow. I'll check again, but yeah, no problem, Justin. I'm sorry, brother, but I have to go, and I have some obligations, and I would gladly stay to be here with you guys, but I haven't finished one topic. I'm writing a thread about MMA gloves and so on, and haven't finished that topic, but got to say that the support from you means to me a lot, and I'm really much happy for it. And looking back at those lovely guys that followed me so many times, I'm pretty much happy to hear that there are still so many lovely, great fans that support me here. And yeah, in boxing, I follow maybe few guys. Hey, Justin, how's everything going? In boxing, I have few guys that I follow. I really have few guys that I follow. I'm not a die-hard fan like Justin, but I'm sure my favorite fight, for example, this is a good question. This is actually a good. I believe the victory could go to. Believe the victory could go to very much powerful left hand and very much powerful punch. And yeah, I give advantage to his devastating strong left hand is his duty, and in a boxing fight, I really believe that would be Conor McGregor. Jorge Masvidal has this, but Conor, he has devastating right punch, right hand, and he has, what he showed against Eddie the Underground King Alvarez, and a big punch, big left hand. All right, I'm not gonna lie. Against Mayweather, I mean, Conor is not a boxer, but he has boxing experience, and I believe he would. I believe he would defeat Jorge Masvidal. Definitely win a boxing match. 100% it would be Conor McGregor. That's my expectations from what I've seen in MMA ring. And unfortunately, Jorge likes to clinch. He likes to use dirty boxing from time to time. And in boxing, according to boxing rules, that's not allowed. Definitely Conor McGregor. I don't know, what do you think, Psycho Goat Ferguson? But I believe it would definitely be Conor McGregor. In a boxing fight, Jorge has no chances against him. If Charlie Z came to your gym talking chances against him, if Charlie Z came to your gym talking trash, would you fight him? Yes, of course. Why not? I'm always down for it. Yeah, I'm always down for it. Why not? I would say, all right, let's fight, brother. I would tell him, listen, brother, take gloves and let's fight. I mean, why not? Charlie Z. I don't know. He's a funny guy to me. You know what's funny? I mean, you talk trash to Chuck Liddell and you're that close to him. And you talk trash to Deontay Wilder. You talk trash to so many guys. I don't know. It's funny to me, guys. I don't get such guys. I mean, okay, he will get popularity and so on, but someone could really hurt him seriously. Someone could, some people are very sensitive to such things. And Charlie Z, he's fun to watch, yeah. But Charlie, I don't know that. I really don't know. I don't know how he got Wilder number. I don't know that, but some people obviously have great researching skills. You think so? Well, he probably is, but he is fun to watch. I mean, whenever I watch him, I'm rolling out of laughing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm rolling out of laughing every single time. For example, I have never trash talked a fighter. I mean, even when I saw fighters such things, why would I do that? I mean, I give predictions and so on, but yeah, I'm not in the mood for such things. I'm always listen. Before the interview, I ask, listen, these are the questions. Are you down to answer it or you're not down to answer it? I always ask that way. If he says listen or she listen, that question irritates me. Yeah, funny guy, Charlie. Yeah, if that question irritates you, we are not going to run it. For example, today I was scheduled for Natajas Frederick, but unfortunately Natajas had connection issues and it didn't come to fruition. But I assure you, Natajas Frederick is an amazing guy. He's one of the best and the friendliest guy I've ever interviewed. He helped me when I was down, and I will never forget him. That he is a Cage Warriors 185-pound champ. So he's a fantastic guy. A really good guy, and yeah, really good guy. And unfortunately, we were scheduled and Natajas confirmed everything, but the connection was snapping over and over, and what else should you do? I mean, it can't go that way every single time, but I'm pretty much happy because I have a respect of you guys, and because I have the respect of fans, and I really much like this. So yeah, Charlie is a funny guy, but I don't know. Such trolls are so so popular in YouTube. I mean, all right. I would never come to Fighter and talk trash to him. It makes no sense to me. There were many guys who do this and who fighters are already under a big pressure, and additional trashing. It's not a way to go, if you ask me. Definitely not a way to go. You should give everybody a shot. You should give everybody a chance, and yeah. Sometimes you're ready to go. Sometimes you're not ready to go, and in some situations, hmm, yeah, Khabib is a boring fighter. Yes, he is a boring, but unfortunately, he is winning. He's 28-0, and what else should I say? I just hope Tony Ferguson is not. I mean, Tony Ferguson has very good takedown defense. So yeah, I believe Tony Ferguson. I believe Tony Ferguson could really, really crack him open. I believe he can keep this fight standing, and I really believe that Tony Ferguson is going to end up his reign. I really, really believe he's going to end up his reign because, you know, I respect Khabib a lot and so on, but he is not fun to watch. That's something I really don't like. I really don't like the fact that keeps he keeps every fight not entertaining, you know. And when Tony Ferguson fights, it's entertaining. He's all right. He's at least harming the opponent, striking them, fights toe to toe, takes part in big exchanges, big blows, and well, certain avenues of MMA. Well, you don't. All right, about Khabib. I don't like the way he constantly takes fighters to the ground and keep them down. You know, that's something I don't like about Khabib because such aspect of fighting is good to win, but when the crowd wants to look, well, it is not bringing much, you know, entertainment and so on. But for example, to me, Anthony Showtime Pettis versus Tony Ferguson was way more interesting fight than Khabib versus Conor, and not because of Khabib, you know, and Conor was maybe trying to keep it entertaining and so on. But Pettis and Tony Ferguson, they were trading all the time, off the pocket, off the distance. It was just an epic way to trade shots. It was just a fantastic way. Yeah, thank you, Justin. Yeah, looking back at this fight, it was the level of entertainment was 11 out of 10. Great. It was outstanding. One of the best fights I've ever seen. And when Anthony Pettis showed that hand at the end of the second round, I literally started crying. I didn't want Pettis to win, you know. I love both of them. I really love both of them. And I was like 50-50, you know. I wasn't leaning towards any fighter. But when he showed that hand, I was like, oh no, this is going to end. Yeah, he hasn't been the same. I know. Pettis used to be the lightweight champion, and that left high kick was, you know, good. It was a taekwondo version. From time to time, he was kind of reminding me on Mirko Krokap, you know. I even called him lightweight Mirko Krokap. And yeah, I was even calling him that way. But unfortunately, he is not the same anymore. And I'm starting to afraid that Anthony Showtime Pettis is not going to bounce back from this. He might remain spot 10, spot 15, I don't know, but I doubt he'll get a chance to fight for a title shot again. But back at maybe 8-9 years ago, I loved watching him so much. And against Tony Ferguson, well, this could be a good choice to Mike Perry. I don't know. If he can go down, of course. Earlier, he could go down earlier, but now he looks big for 170. I don't know how he plans to drop at 155. Well, he could have dropped earlier, but now I'm starting to think. He looks very, very big even for 170, especially against Cowboy Cerrone. He looked very, very big, and he looked big in his last battles. And I don't know. I mean, Jose Shorty Torres looks extremely big for 125, and he was able to go down and drop weight. But uh, I don't doubt. I have no doubts about Mike Perry's shape. I have no doubts on that. Mike Perry can get into shape pretty much quickly and so on. But I'm really worried whether he can go that much down. I mean, that's a very very serious. That's a very serious weight cut, and this could be. This could even be very much tricky for him to go that many pounds down, and I'm unsure whether he can go down. I mean, about his shape, all right. About his shape, he can prepare. I don't think so. I don't think so. You have Khabib, you have Tony, you have Conor if he decides to cruise 15 pounds south. You have Justin Gaethje. These four guys, according to me, are better. About other Edson Barboza is tough. I don't know whether he is better than Perry, but he is tough. Alia Quinta is tough. Hooker is very very tough. Gilbert Burns transitioned up. Paul Felder is very tough. So yeah, give him Paul Felder and we're gonna see. But I don't think he can defeat the Irish Dragon. I don't think so. Maybe spot 10 or something like that. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see what's gonna happen at 155. But I strongly believe that this would not go. This would not go that way. I strongly believe maybe spot 10, spot 9. I have doubts he can go above. If Cowboy decides to bounce back, he is always bouncing back between divisions. Oh shit. Sorry, I need just to plug in my laptop. I'm back very quickly just to plug it in. It's nearly empty. Hold on a sec. We'll be back shortly. All right. I plugged my laptop back in. I forgot it's nearly 100% empty, so it's charging now. So let me see. Mike Perry submitted our quintets. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that Moss Cream posted on his channel. I saw that, and yes, he has good submission game. But if we trade, if we talk about trading and such things, Perry already bet Felder. Oh yeah, I forgot about that completely. Yeah, I forgot. Mike Perry. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, he defeated him. But I think now, right now, looking back at the last version of Paul Felder, yeah, he defeated Paul Felder. Yeah, they fought to a split decision. I completely forgot. Thank you for reminding me. But this version of Paul Felder, he fought very great against against Dan Hooker, and right now I think Dan Hooker is in better shape than Mike Perry. I mean, he's one of the toughest guys. Only 2 decision wars or 3. I don't remember now at the moment. Can Mike Perry beat Dustin? Yeah, Dustin Poirier. I forgot about him. I don't think so. Dustin fought for the title. I don't think so. Dustin is a very, very strong, powerful puncher. I mean, his match against Max Holloway, we saw super powerful, super strong punches. I mean, compared to Holloway's, but all right, Holloway, he transitioned 10 pounds north, and yeah, he went up, and maybe this was not his weight class, but yes, I know. Dustin's a former champ, a former interim champ, I know. A former very, very strong, powerful guy, and I don't know whether Perry can drop again because The way he looks now, he is very, very big. I think he's a very, very big guy now. But to 155, I don't know. Maybe he can. I mean, Jose Aldo went down to 135. He was 145. Hey, yeah, that's the weirdest thing I have ever read. Aldo fights for the title. I was like, really? The man on a 2-fight losing streak, fighting for the title? I really had no idea what to say. Really, when it happened, I really had no idea what to say when I read that. All right, I want someone to slam Cejudo's mouth, you know. Even look at that weight, will have power and a good chin. I don't know how he would look. I'm trying to think about that, but I don't know, maybe like this. I don't know, no cheeks. I have no idea. Hey, I have an idea. Do you know Conor was strong for 145, but do you know how Conor looked at the weigh-in at 145? Do you remember that? How Conor looked? He was like, you know, very, very skinny version of Conor, but he was the most powerful puncher in that division ever. But man, how he looked at 145, it was so spooky. To me, it was damn spooky. To me, it was so much strong, you know, so much scary look, if you want to say. So we can think of scary version of Mike Perry. So yeah, he looked strung out, but he was powerful. I don't know. Maybe Perry can tolerate such a huge weight loss. I don't know, but man, he's huge guy. Have you seen how huge he is? I mean, I think he's even huge 170 pounder and 155. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm trying to think, man. Maybe like James Vick, but oh yeah, I forgot. James Vick is 6'3". Mike Perry is smaller, but Mike Perry is this. When I was watching James Vick at lightweight, whenever he was entering the weigh-in, he was literally like a zombie. And okay, he recovers after the weigh-in, and so. But I believe he has better future at welterweight, definitely, because he was losing way many pounds. Yeah, middleweight could be a good option for him. He is 6'3". I mean, many of the guys who fought at middleweight are not taller than him. For example, Spider Silva, he is 6'2". Adesanya, I think he is 6'4". He is the only one taller at that division. Let me see. Yoel Romero is shorter. Robert Whittaker is shorter. Who else fights? I think he is. All right. Maybe he didn't have good score at the moment right now, but from some fights that I was looking earlier, James Vick, he started to go down after he was knocked out by Justin Gaethje. You know, he's on a 4-fight losing streak with 3 knockout losses, Paul Felder decision loss. But after Justin Gaethje turned the lights out of him, he has never been the same, you know. And I don't know, lightweight was never. Maybe it has never been his division, but I believe he has some good skills. Yeah, Israel. James Mass will be too small for 185. Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe his mass will be too small. I think 170 could be his good, you know, the way to go. Yeah, Israel walks around 190, 192, I think, so something like that. So he is not cutting many pounds. But I don't know, Israel. I can't imagine Israel at 170. You know why? I cannot imagine Israel at 170 because he is already skinny. And how would he look at 170? He's not dropping many pounds, and he's already very skinny. At 170, probably yes. But at 185, I doubt. But he is. But come on, you want to say he is not? He's already skinny, bro. He's, I think, 149 centimeters or. What is a moderator? I know. I get you. No. I understand, but I I get you, brother. I understand you, but I don't throw anybody. I'm a good guy. You know that I'm a very, very good guy. Yeah, I know that, but I rather not such things. I'd rather we cooperate in a business stuff and so on. But I'd rather not. I know I've seen that option today, but I'm rather to fight alone for such things. Thanks for the offer, but how long do you think John Jones versus Israel fight last? 5 rounds? 5 rounds, maybe? I don't know. 5 rounds, maybe? That's what I believe. But it could have been an interesting fight, interesting battle. But yeah, I believe it would have been an interesting war. But if Israel goes up, he would have to gain some muscles and so on. And yeah, it could be good. Well, at 205, why not? Why not? At 205, definitely. At 205, I think Jones would defeat him. I don't think Jones can go to 185, so it could be good. It could be a good battle to call. It could be a good battle to brawl, and so on. So yeah, it could be awesome. Could have been an awesome fight. And yeah, I would be a good guy. Yeah, it would be awesome. So right now, thanks for the attention. Right now I have to go. I have some obligations, and must finish this list. Catch you all next time. And I finally found out that Fight Channel has the main card. So UFC Norfolk, I will be at the main card with you. Thank you so much for lovely attention and have a great day, brothers.